Lego Movie hit theaters like a ton of toy bricks with nearly $500 million in worldwide ticket sales. Lego products are on sale in more than 140 countries. By last year, the total number of Lego pieces created reached 760 billion.
Well, now they are part of a new movie, but this time it's a documentary, or to be precise, a Lego Brickumentary. Fans show how they are so attached.
I like to build, but I'm not the best builder. Do you want to know who the best builder is? My mom.
I'm finishing up just the last few of the birch trees here behind the library. And it's in the middle of Rivendell, and we're really excited about finishing it, but we're also a little bit surprised at how big it turned out to be. You never quite know when you're working on one section at a time until you put it all together.
Wow, Oscar winner Daniel Junge is the co-director of a Lego Brickumentary. Daniel, good morning.
Good morning.
So you, like me too, you were a fan of Legos growing up, but why this documentary?
Yeah, I was a huge fan, and I have a tremendous nostalgia for Lego, especially classic space. That was my set. I wish I could say that I set out to make this film because I'm an adult fan of Lego, which is what you'll learn about in the film, but it just came to us by happenstance. Our exec producer wanted to do a film on one of these Lego conventions. If you've gone to one of these Lego conventions, they're unbelievable. So we thought, well, that's interesting, but what if we did the whole Lego world, which is really ever expansive, and we approached Lego. They said yes, and we were off and running.
Right.
You mentioned you approached Lego. Did they get involved in the making of this film? Because I would imagine, I mean, you took a lot of time. You spent a lot of time with these master artists. Can I call them master artists?
Master builders.
Master builders, right, sorry.
Yeah, no, we had unprecedented access to Lego, and they were partners in that respect, but this is an independent film. And although we are, you know, sharing the love of Lego, it's not a branded piece. We're not doing it for them. We worked with them. As a matter of fact, we worked with them while they were doing that, you know, Boffo box office movie, which we hope we can tail on just a wee bit. But just being in the Lego atmosphere for that amount of time was amazing.
I have two teenagers now, but I still find that I'm pulling Lego pieces out of the back of the sofa.
Out of your toes?
Yeah, I mean, they migrate everywhere. But one of the things that interests me is this is a company that it's still family owned. It's a small town, comes from a small town in Denmark. They've become so huge, even though like 10 years ago they nearly went bankrupt, right? What do you attribute the global phenomenon of this little piece of plastic to?
Yeah, they are now the #1 toy company in the world, so it's hard to imagine that just over a decade ago they were on, you know, hard times. And I think there's a variety of reasons for that, but the one that's explored in the film the most is that they really lost touch of what they do, and they lost touch of this audience that's grown up around them. I mean, it's been around for half a century. And now there's a lot of adults playing with this and using it for serious applications. And I think it took Lego understanding that for them to really reach, you know, come to their fruition, which they're at now.
Mm-hmm. What about the involvement of women and girls in Lego?
Yeah, well, I've got a 7-year-old daughter. You mentioned you have a 7-year-old daughter who builds. Historically, there's been a gender gap. I mean, I think Lego's addressing that, but you just saw in this clip here, some of the women builders, Alice Finch in our film is arguably the best builder in the film. They're doing amazing work. So I think we're going to see that gender gap come down.
Well, not only that, I mean, the toy's impact overall, when you look to see that there was a Lego-compatible prosthetic arm just honored with a design award. I mean, these toys really do have a greater impact for architects, as we learned in the Brickumentary as well.
Yeah, I mean, it is a toy, but it's also a system, and it's a building system that everyone understands. It's so intuitive that people are using it for therapy, we found out, engineering. People are using it to solve complex mathematical problems. People are making movies with them. I mean, it really's gone so far beyond what, you know, this Danish guy who invented it. I think it's gone way beyond what he would have ever imagined.
You mentioned going to the convention. I mean, there's its own language around Lego, isn't there?
That's right. I mean, my co-director Keith Davidson and I went to quite a few of these conventions, and I mean, adult fan of Lego makes sense, teen fan of Lego, but then you start hearing things like snot, studs not on top, or burp, big ugly rock piece. I think my favorite was non-Lego significant other.
All right, Daniel Junge, thanks. A Lego Brickumentary opens in theaters and premieres on demand Friday. You're watching CBS This Morning.